Are you looking for an easy way to design road widenings that adapt automatically to curves without spending hours defining every offset by hand? Welcome to this present trade tutorial on how to create a design variation in your road design using civil site design. As you can see in this example, we already have a road designed with a 15-meter width. If we turn on the display, you'll notice that along the straights, everything looks perfect. But once the alignment reaches the curve, the widening isn't recognized. The width still stays at 15 meters. So let's fix that by adding a design variation to detect and adapt to the two curves in the project. First, click on the Design Data Form button. A window will appear listing all the elements in your design. Now click on Variations to open the variation editor. At the bottom of this window, click on the plus button to add a new variation. Another dialog appears, showing different tools you can use to adjust the design. In this tutorial, we'll pick Set Code Offset to Polyline, then click OK. On the right side of the window, you'll see new settings ready for you to configure the widening. First, choose the code you want to apply. For this example, we'll select REB. For the start and end chainage, you have two options. You can type the chainage values manually or click the button on the right to pick them from the drawing. Don't worry about clicking the exact spot. Civil Site Design will connect to the nearest chainage automatically. For the widen method, we'll choose Change Offset and Level. Next, you need to select the polyline that defines the widening. You can either enter its ID manually or pick it directly from the drawing. In the offset method, we'll choose Nearest, which automatically aligns the widening offset to the closest point on the polyline. We'll leave the rest of the settings at their defaults, but of course you can adjust them to match your project requirements. Once everything is set, click Add Update. If we switch the display back on, you'll see the road now widens perfectly along the right side of the curve, following the polyline exactly. To apply the same approach to the left side, just repeat the process. Since we've already selected the variation tool, Set Code Offset to Polyline, the settings will remain ready for you to define a new widening. When you finish, click Add Update again, and the change will be applied automatically. Finally, if you open the section view and step through the points along the road by clicking Next Point, you'll clearly see how the section gradually widens as it enters the curve. And there you have it, a fast and precise way to model road widenings with civil site design without manual offsets or guesswork. Contact us today to get your free trial and start designing roads that adjust themselves to real-world geometry. Happy designing!